Welcome back. What's this? This is campaign number 2, episode 2. In episode 1, we concentrated on building a mainline network from London, Oxford, Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool. We managed to complete the first set of tasks, where we transport passengers from London to Liverpool and connect some rural businesses. So they've given us some more tasks to complete, which we'll try and do in this episode. We need to deliver 80 loads of any goods to London. So that should happen easy enough over time. We do have a express line, which is passengers, and a freight line running up and down this main line. So over the course of, I'm sure, the next half hour or so, lots of goods will transfer from Liverpool, Manchester, Birmingham, Oxford, all the way into London. It should happen automatically over time. So I'm sure we'll get that one completed in no time at all. Have 90% of travellers take the train from London to Dover. So currently, London's here, Dover is over this way. Currently, there's no rail network connecting London to Dover, so everyone's travelling by road. That's how they're getting there, and that's inefficient. We need to build a train line, get them connected. So that's something we'll need to do fairly soon. Average bank balance per week, 65,000. That's very good. So it's not going to take much time at all for us to be able to get the money together to build a station here and hook it up to London. I'm just going to wait until it's maybe 500,000 or so. I'm having a look for anything else that we can connect into. Let's find out what people need. So there's a need for corn in Birmingham. I've already connected to corn. Corn could probably do with a bit of expansion. It's a bit small at the moment. In order to buy it, I need 360,000. So here's the question. Do we buy this small business and upgrade it, or do we connect into Dover? Dover makes beer. London also makes beer, so it's not like they're going to be transferring much goods between each other. I don't know. Yeah, I think we really need to buy this corn location and get it upgraded. I think that might be a good priority, as that will build up London, Oxford, Birmingham a lot quicker. I think probably Oxford has got some corn, it does, but there's just not enough supply at the moment. So I could either buy that business, or I could hook into one of the other corn suppliers, like up here, but that's quite a distance. That would be expensive. So I'm going to buy this business. I'm not going to connect into Dover just yet. Oh god, the price has gone up. Okay, we got it. We got 100 research. What does this do? Decreases the price of locomotives. That's very useful. Reduces the cost of tunnel construction. I don't know much about the chemical plants. Allows you to build, buy and operate factories to produce chemicals for households and factories. I don't know where the need for that is. Only cities that have 95,000 citizens are going to want chemicals. So I don't see the need to build one right at the moment. We haven't got many cities that are that size. I mean, London isn't even halfway there yet. So I'm going to forget that bit of research. I'm going to ignore that. And just wait for some more research points. In the meantime, how much is it going to cost to resize? 342. So we're going to be waiting a while. What I meant to do, which I think I didn't do, was build a warehouse in Liverpool, that took a chunk of change, and I need to set it to cows, to stockpile cows. The reason I'm doing that is because I've got a cow resource that I'm hooked up to. And it's not only Liverpool that needs cows, it's also Manchester. Manchester is a producer of meats, and it needs cows. It is getting them, but it's getting them via road. It's now getting it via train, which means I'm making money on it. Slow due to missing supply. Oh, I didn't build a. I was silly. Didn't build a resupply depot. And I didn't build one here either. Oh, silly.
The headquarters of our company is located near London Euston. Our reputation requires that we therefore serve the city adequately.
Oh, I completed the 80 loads to London. That's good. Maybe I should borrow some more money? Yeah, why not? Let's borrow some more money. Let's upgrade that business as it's required. Really needed to do that. I've now got about my 500,000 to build a new station in Dover. Right, research. Bribery. Reduces cost of construction. Reduces tunnel construction costs. Increases profit of rural businesses. Decreases price of locomotives. Let's do that. And here's the line that we're finishing off. I just need a little bit more money. It's rather ugly because it contains both a gradient on a bridge and a tunnel, which I'm not too chuffed about. I could probably play around with it to make it a little bit more efficient. So I only want to merge 2 tracks. That one and that one. And we'll run a new passenger service from Dover to London. It would be an express. I'm just going to run one. It's an express. Let's do that. It's expensive. Let's wait for the money to come in. Chemical plants up for sale. I'm not interested. That's not my train, is it? That's my train. Good. Which is fully loaded. That's what I want to see. Beautiful. Lovely view of the Thames. This will be Kent, I would guess. Coming into underdeveloped London. Not seeing Big Ben. Houses of Parliament. Where's the London Eye? Beautiful. How's our corn factory doing? 3 or 24. It could probably do with another upgrade, perhaps. Yeah. Ouch. Birmingham's probably getting corn now. It is. But not enough. Look at that. Not enough. 80% of what it needs. Manchester, are you getting corn? No. That means Liverpool probably isn't either. Yeah, it's not. Liverpool also wants...
Independent rail networks is like bringing a gang of unruly recruits up to scratch. The company is lucky to employ Captain Mark Hewish. Together, we have created a solid foundation. No more and no less. The competition never sleeps. Remember that. I heard that the Great Western Railway is getting ready to move into Birmingham. You must stop that.
Okay, they've given me a load more objectives. Construct the extension's restaurant and market hall at the train station in Birmingham. No, I don't want to open the report. Restaurant and market hall. Well, that's a bit of a problem because I think I've already built a maintenance station there. So I'm going to have to delete it. Okay, and sorry, what was it? They said restaurant and market hall. Right, restaurant and market hall.
The rails of the Great Western pose a threat to us. They belong to a major competitor, and they could severely disrupt our expansion.
Okay, reach 35,000 citizens in Birmingham, so in order to do that, I need Birmingham to be growing. It is. It just needs a little bit more corn with it, which it should get. It needs a wood and sugar. We've got sugar resource up here, so who can collect it? Who can collect it? Who can collect it? Liverpool could. Liverpool could. We've also got wood down this way. So what would be perfect is if we had another set of stations facing the other direction. Let's have a think. Money's coming in fast. Look at that, 95,000 now. There's still nothing to spend our research on. So money's coming in fast. We had an exclamation mark over this way. I'm not sure what that was. We had a breakdown. How are we doing? Yeah, I think this guy needs an upgrade. That has to be done. A little bit more. Done. So that's corn upgraded again. 43. Hopefully we get fully loaded trains soon. I never looked at grain. Is grain in need? Okay, there's a lot of that already in London. And are they stockpiling it? Yes, they are stockpiling it. Right. Okay, so I think the next step, we build stations on the left-hand side of each city. Left side, east side, sorry, west side. Look at Oxford. Oxford's growing real fast now. Mostly because that corn has started to come in, but it's needing sugar. Right, let's do that. So we've got some research. Let's see. I'm going to have to build new buildings, so let's make them 5% cheaper. That's a good investment. And let's start constructing another set of rail lines. Where should we start? London? Why not? Right, so that's London and Oxford connected. Let's build another station up in Birmingham. There's another awkward one. Let's put in gridirons. I have to reconnect London again. London needs to be connected to here. Hold on. Like that. Good. Okay, sorry, that took so long. That was a mess. So as you can see, I connected into my existing trackway. They're not merged, so they're staying separate, right? But I've ran them together because I can make use of the supply tower. The supply tower is now automatically expanded itself to include the new tracks that I've laid, so I've saved myself a little bit of money. Don't have to waste another 50,000 or whatever it is to build another resource area there. I might need one down this direction between London and Oxford. We've got not really enough money to build another set of tracks. Money's really rolling in, 149,000. That's great, so it shouldn't take too long before we've got enough money for a bit more. And what we'll want to do now is connect. Put a little station here. Somewhere like that. Wow, look at that. The town grew. Did you see that? Always good to see. Right, I can build the track. I can set its direction. Do the gridirons. Liverpool's turn. Maybe something like that. That'll do it. Nice and cheap. Gridirons again. Gridirons again. Right, left. Okay. Okay, right. Good. So we've got sugar here, and I think the easiest one to connect into it will probably be Liverpool. That's looking like my easiest option.
It's the gateway for the Great Western to occupy the rest of Britain. That's why we must banish them to the southwest, like a genie to its bottle.
800 passengers from Liverpool. Good. We've almost done the mailbag one as well, and it looks like we're doing all right with 120,000 citizens in the northeast. All looking good. Right, they're offering money to connect in. So, again, I think Liverpool is going to be the best option. I'm going to go and build a maintenance depot, a warehouse. And I'm going to tell it you are stockpiling sugar. I'm then going to build a station. Let's have a look at the contours. So somewhere like that would be the shortest route. I haven't got the money. I didn't realise I was that skint. Right, I've got the money now. So somewhere like that. And then ideally I'd be connecting into the last line. Ideally, I'd be connecting to the last line, but that's going to be really expensive. I wish I wouldn't pause the game all the time. So I'm thinking there to there. And the reason it's 300 odd thousand is the fact that it's got to build all of the lines up to this point. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get that money together. And I still need to build an actual freight network between those locations. I don't think I'm going to bother connecting Dover. I don't think I'm going to bother connecting Dover at this moment in time anyway. If I can get rid of this rail line here, buy it out, or whatever, then that's what I'll do. Maybe I should consider saving money and buying out some of the competition and taking them over. Look at that. I mean, I'm worth over double the amount of the nearest competitor. Right, 300, 310, 312. Done. 68,000 for the next connection. It's paused the game again. I wish it wouldn't do that. Oh, I'm in the negative. And it's snowy. January. Even though I live round here, I can never remember the names of the different areas. What's this one? Mount Everest? I forget. Right. 4. We're dying. We're dying. And we need a couple of new railway networks. So this is where it gets interesting. So again, we want freight. Probably want refrigerator cart. Let's do 4 of them. Let's do 4 of them. It's going to take a bit again. In fact, I should probably take away the freight line that's the freight cars that are running on the other section. I think I might do that actually. That might be a better idea. So this freight line, which is currently running on line number 1, if I edit its name, call it main line 2 freight, and change its route. So I'm going to delete all of that. And I'm going to say, actually, you run from London 2 to Oxford 3 to Birmingham to Manchester to Liverpool, and then back to Manchester, back to Birmingham, back to Oxford, and then into London. And there's 4 of you, just like I wanted. Confirm. Good, that's done. Then what I can also do is build a new connection from there to there. That would be freight, and it would be maybe just 1 train to begin with. A freight train 1. It doesn't need a refrigerator. And you, unfortunately, I'm going to have to spend a bit of money because you are going to need a maintenance depot. And actually, all of them are going to need a maintenance depot. Do we have... Yep, we got a fuel point, so we're okay there. This train doesn't have one, the one I've just built. Birmingham is also going to need a maintenance depot. Oxford will need a maintenance depot.
We don't have Birmingham all to ourselves.
Oh.
The company in our party
That's not me.
is an
That one's me.
independent private route that shouldn't cause us any problems. We'll deal with these small fry later.
Yeah. That we will. Done. Okay. So what we've set up is a resource which is sugar, which should be arriving and being stored in a warehouse, which it is, which means there should be trains running on line number 2, which there are, like this one. When they get to Liverpool, they'll start filling up with sugar, and they will take that sugar to all the other cities that have a demand for it, which is all of them.
Your transport numbers aren't bad, but I have to say, during my time with the East India Company, we shipped at least 5 times as much every day.
Right, wood was the other resource we need. Oxford is quite near the wood. Liverpool is also not far away from one. You cannot purchase the concession at that time. Right, so I can't go into Wales at the moment. I can buy one for 240,000 going into the southwest, which I'll do. I've got research available, 200,000. Maybe we'll spend it on increased profits of rural businesses. Let's make tunnels cheaper. Let's build here. H. Let's build like there. Hook it into Oxford. Oh, that bridge is costing me. Track direction. And set up a train. You go there, you go there. Let's do, again, one train freight. Doesn't need a refrigerator. I forgot to put that on. So we've got wood going to Oxford. Good. Oxford does need wood. But I need to tell it that you... Ah, come on, go away. You are a warehouse. Oh, I don't have the money. I need some cash. How are we doing on tasks? 3 complete. It's not going to take long to reach both of these. Right, we've got the money. Let's build a warehouse and let's tell it you need to make sure that you stockpile wood. That will make wood available for London. Look at that. So it's not just Oxford the wood is going to, it's now also going to London. Fantastic. Excellent. Anyone need cows? How are you doing for cows? You're doing good. You got 100% of what you need, but you are running low of grain. Okay, that's interesting because we are bringing grain in. Oh, I see the problem. Right. Let's spend some money. I took out the freight network. we're bringing grain in, but it's going in on what's now the passenger network. It's not going in on the, I guess you would call this the freight network. So I've got a couple of choices. Either I redirect this into here, which actually is ideal. Okay, I haven't got money for that auction. Yeah, hold on. Let's pause the game a sec. I need to redo this. So this line which connects up all these stations, instead of going to that, instead of going here, I want it going into... I can't build. I want it going into there. Like that. Just like that. And I have not got a warehouse, so I need... I'm always just a few pounds short. Let's get that 126,000 together. Got it. Right. I need to change you, so you now need to store corn and grain. Okay, and you were storing corn and grain, you're not anymore, you can be demolished. In fact, we could probably think about... What does market hold? The passenger revenue up. Let's stick a market hole in there then. Let's just make sure that that network is on. I'm going to have to... Yeah, sorry. I'm going to need to sort out him. He needs edited. Mackenzie Terminal in London.
Not save the empire.
Delete, delete, delete. So you are going from that station to that station to that station. And refrigerated lorry. Does corn need refrigerated lorry? Fruits, milk, dairy. No. No, it doesn't. Done. Right. He's got a supply tower as well, so that's all good. There's lots of corn. There we go. Lots of corn on its way to different places. Good. Right. I need to leave it running. We've lost a bit of money because all the chains have got to rebuild themselves back up. We've got lots of wood now coming in and being stored in the warehouse. Same thing should be happening up here with sugar. It seems that way. Sugar probably needs to be purchased and upgraded. That'll be something I do maybe in the next episode, as we're approaching an hour of play so far. $571. Yeah, I'll buy that in the next episode. We'll do that in the next one. So yeah, I think that was a fairly successful episode again. Just to recap, we now have two main lines. This is my main line 1, the original one we made. This one is now a passenger line only, which means our express trains should travel a lot faster, as they haven't got freight cars in the way, freight carriages or freight trains in the way. And then we've got the second line that runs pretty much in parallel but has all its own stations, and those are our freight stations. And what they do is they go off and collect resources from all these resources located to the kind of west of my line. Now, when it comes to resources on the east of my line, I'm not currently connecting to any, but if I do have to expand that way, then either I will build another set of railways on a third line that connect into those resources, leaving the central one as an express only line. Or I'll just build a second layer of tracks on that main first line, and those will be freight tracks, and they will connect into the resources off to the east. Yeah, that was a lot of talking. We'll see what happens, what objectives they give me in the next episode. But if you look here, it's not going to take long to get this complete. We'll have all of the objectives done. We'll be over 50% of the way through campaign 2. And considering this is only episode 2, I think we're doing quite well. I'll use the 200 research points to get the next set of research, increasing profits of my businesses. That's nice. Oh, look at that. You leave it for a few minutes and you've got £1 million in your bank account. Really, I think I need to buy up the competitors. Look at this London one. They're really getting in my way. If I have to expand down this way, they're going to prove a problem. So I'm going to start buying his shares. I'm going to find out who he is and start buying his shares. But we'll do that in the next episode. So that's episode 2 done. Thanks very much. See you at the next one.